Did you know that in South Dakota, we have the same rate of Native Americans graduating from high school as we did when Native children education started in 1935?
Less than 30% of our students are graduating from high school. Why do you think that is? We believe it has to do with intergenerational trauma and not understanding the life skills necessary to make healthy choices.
In the early days of our ancestors, success meant to strive each day to live in balance, to strive towards nobility. It was the philosophy and way of life. It was how one is to walk on this earth. It is what made the Native Americans such a healthy and strong people.
Life Skills for the Young Native American Wellness Program has been developed by Oceti Wakan to help give our children the tools to do this.
It gives a strong foundation in cultural identity while teaching them the building blocks to walk in balance, to go forward in bravery. It was created as a daily class so that every student could start the day learning about the importance of who they are, the gifts of their culture and language, the behaviors needed to live a life free from addiction, and how to feed the physical, emotional, spiritual, and mental bodies within each of us.
We use the ancient tool of the medicine wheel to understand the four bodies within each one of us and how important it is to develop equally each of those bodies on a daily basis. We start with the physical, then move to the emotional, followed by the spiritual, and finally the mental body. This gives our students a whole body approach to health and wellness through their cultural lens.
Our children have been greatly impacted from intergenerational trauma and are further impacted from poverty and addiction within their home. Many are still experiencing this trauma in their daily lives.
This wellness program will teach them trauma healing exercises, which have been proven scientifically to reduce stress, build up self-confidence, lessen negative behavioral issues, and help regulate their emotional responses. These healing exercises take a child from a stressed brain to a learning brain. The first 5 minutes of every class starts out with healing exercises where the students will participate in the following.
Talking circles, which help them express their feelings, witness they are not alone, and providing meaningful connections to their classmates and teacher. Meditation, learning to breathe and find a quiet place inside themselves, turns off the sympathetic nervous system, shutting down the trauma brain and re engaging the learning brain.
Tapping helps restore balance to the body's energy, helps mend negative emotions, and has the ability to help hardwire positive affirmations into our subconscious.
Dance and movement helps release negative emotions trapped in the body, releases stress and difficult feelings, while helping our students tap into practices of our indigenous people. This is part of what happens at powwows and other ceremonies. It is also an uplifting movement that releases endorphins that promote happiness.
A practice of gratitude and/or virtues pick. Journaling has proven benefits to help children focus on what is positive in their lives. The more we focus on the positive, the more we experience the goodness in life.
Life Skills for the Young Native American takes the student around the medicine wheel 14 times a year, 56 lessons in all, learning about their culture through lessons, ancestor stories, healing exercises, and activities. Students are learning about the gifts their culture and language has to offer and the virtues important to a healthy society. All lessons are developed through the cultural lens of what it means to be Native American.
This life skills program is teaching them how to develop tools to break the cycle of addiction, how to eat well and the importance of exercise, the need for enough sleep, how to heal their pain, how to develop healthy relationships and boundaries, the importance of why virtues are so valuable to develop, and how to handle bullying, just to name a few.
We have incorporated ancestor stories to match most of the lessons, which builds a strong foundation for their cultural knowledge. This will give them a strong cultural identity, which has been shown to improve a community's health and wellness. We even have a parent's handbook to support what the students are learning in the classroom, as we know students do better with their parents' support.
Kindergarten and first graders start with just their ancestor stories that begin to teach them the values and virtues of the people they come from. Starting in the second grade, we begin the lessons of taking them around the medicine wheel.
For second through eighth graders, we help them to develop the language of the emotional body and spiritual body by sharing stories about courage, joy, generosity, grief, anger, and kindness, to name a few. Each year builds on the year past to develop the skills to make healthy choices. Our most recent offering is responding to the unique needs of high school students. Wolakota or Wodakota Life Skills for Teens has been developed to engage students in exploration of the values and virtues that guided their ancestors. Topics include historical trauma, finding one's purpose in life, how to address anxiety, the pros and cons of social media, organizational skills, how to plan for the future, codependency, addiction and abuse, and societal issues, to name a few. Through talking circles and open dialogue, we cover topics like communication skills, substance abuse, navigating relationships, addressing racism and prejudice, and finding personal happiness. Students become active participants in sharing tools that help them embrace their potential for personal growth and understanding. This program has been developed to give them the tools to live their best life.
We hope that you will consider adding Walk Forward and Bravery, life skills for the young Native American curriculum to your school.
And Wolakota and Wodakota Life Skills for Teens curriculum to your school. Help us give our children a healthy cultural identity, because culturally based education has been proven to help students succeed academically.